I'm breaking up with the guy I'm dating because of what he did to me while I was on the toilet the other day, and I'm not joking, like I'm being so serious right now. So I'm at his house, I sit down to take a poop.
Women.
I already told you that bathroom's out of toilet paper, sorry. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot, you told me this bathroom's out of toilet paper. Regardless, could you please just run downstairs and grab me some real fast?
No. No, man. No, man.
I said, there's actually no world where I will be using our bath towel to wipe my ass.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another short video, and today we are going to be looking at the collapse of a potentially great relationship just because someone decided that they didn't want to make sure that there was something to wipe themselves off with, which is, I think, one of the very bare minimum things you can do as a human. Go into the restroom, make sure that the facility is stocked and ready for you to use it, obviously. Now, this is an older video. I saw it over a year ago, but I recently rewatched this, and it is just this is still like a really great video, and it's hilarious to me. So we are going to dive into this, and I'm going to make some comments throughout. But again, my name is Rat Boy, and let's get into it.
I'm breaking up with the guy I'm dating because of what he did to me while I was on the toilet the other day, and I'm not joking. Like, I'm being so serious right now.
And I'm going to stop. We're already into this video, and I got to stop it because of the first sentence is just, this is what I was laughing at the most earlier. She's telling this story because of what her boyfriend did to her. Interesting. I kind of think you did this all on your own. This was all you. Whenever you go into a restroom and you don't check to see if the facility is stocked the way it needs to be stocked, whenever you're about to use that restroom, that's kind of your issue, not his. And he told you that there wasn't anything in there to begin with, but we'll get to that in a second. That's further down in the video.
So I'm at his house, I sit down to take a poop, right? I go to wipe, there's no toilet paper. I'm like, damn, hey babe, could you please grab me some toilet paper? He said no. I already told you that bathroom's out of toilet paper, sorry. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot, you told me this bathroom's out of toilet paper. Regardless, could you please just run downstairs and grab me some real fast?
I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. A lot of times when women say they forget, they don't really forget. You tell them these things, you might tell them 2 or 3 times, but they don't forget. They just don't care. It doesn't affect them. There's no accountability. There's always going to be that sort of in the back of their head. They're always thinking, you know what, even if something happens, like, he'll fix it for me. He'll get it for me. He'll get what I need to clean up with. And he can just stop what he's doing at that moment and just serve me because, I am the most important person in the room. I don't have to think about things beforehand. I don't have to think about the future because I have somebody to do that for me. Yeah. And she's so smug throughout the first part of this video. She's so smug about sort of being in this power stance of, him submitting to her right away, that he has to completely stop what he's doing to take care of this urgent matter that is befallen before her,
He said no. I already told you, like, you're gonna have to figure it out. Like, I told you already. So with shit in my ass, I explained to him how he's my only option. I can't walk downstairs. And
what if you were alone? What if you were just by yourself in your own place and you didn't have anything to wipe with? I'm pretty sure this is a common occurrence for her. For a lot of women, possibly even, this has been the basis and the storyline of many like sitcoms where a woman would forget the toilet paper and need it, So I want to say like Seinfeld, like all those old like sitcoms always used to do this kind of joke, right? This is a very common joke. So part of me thinks this is fake, but then there's that other part of me that's like, she would definitely try to start some stuff over this. Just forgetting toilet paper, just a very, very small incident and just making it into this big thing that just really doesn't matter. Well, it matters to her because she wants it to matter, but all she had to do was remember to check for toilet paper, which is what I mean, I do that every time I need to use a facility. I make sure it's stocked. So I'm not sure why she's not doing it, but let's continue.
Get the toilet paper. He's gonna have to go down and get it for me. He just is refusing. He says no. And then he asks me, did you go number 1 or number 2? Because if you just peed, you can use the towel right there to wipe. I said, there's actually no fucking world where I will be using our bath towel to wipe my ass.
I wonder if she's going to start checking to see if there's toilet paper in the bathroom from now on. Like, is this a daily check you're going to start doing every time you go to just make sure that it's there? It takes 2 seconds to look on the roll and be like, oh, you know, but her face was probably buried in her phone. So, but that's his problem, I guess. Even though he told her that there wasn't any toilet paper in that particular bathroom, she still chose to use that bathroom. So it's kind of like her decision. This was all her decision, but she's making it someone else's problem.
No, absolutely not. And I actually can't believe you just said that to me. Like, I really can't believe that. And then he starts ignoring me. Like, I'm like, hey, please. He's just not responding. Like, he's just ignoring me. I hear his phone, like, scrolling through fucking videos. And I get pissed. I'm like, okay, well, if you're not going to go, I'm going to start screaming for help. Like, I'm going to start screaming. He's still ignoring me. I go, help me, to the neighbors. Because I'm like, bro, I need help.
If you are in a man's apartment, and you're a female, don't scream for help. You know what I'm saying? That is a very bad thing to do. That can potentially get that man evicted. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, if you're in trouble, if you're being, and if you're in an unsafe situation, obviously, then yes, and you need help, absolutely. But maybe you can just get the toilet paper yourself. Or here's a wild idea. This is probably the craziest idea you've ever thought of. Or maybe, potentially take the accountability beforehand and just make sure it's stocked. The facility is stocked with what you need to take care of yourself while you're using the facility. That's what I would recommend. But no, just, scream for help. Get the neighbors involved. Get the cops called. Have them come over there and wipe your butt for you. What if you were by yourself? You're alone in your apartment and there's no toilet paper. Are you calling for the neighbors? Are you yelling for the neighbors? This is just this video is so bad. It's like bad, but it's good. It's just hilarious.
And he finally, fine, I'll go. What the fuck? You're so fucking dramatic. And then he storms off, goes downstairs. He comes back, slams the door open, and he throws the toilet paper at my fucking head. I cried. I did.
You deserved it.
And no, that's actually one of the craziest things anyone's ever done to me.
Nothing was done to you, though. Nothing was done to you. You did it yourself. This whole video is wild. And I just came across it today and I had to make some comments about this because this is literally the craziest video I've ever seen, where the language used is something that he did to her when actually all he did was help her. He literally helped her the whole way. He told her that it wasn't stocked properly. He reminded her. She did everything she could to, air quotes, forget, which women don't forget. Women will remember the very smallest, minute detail of every single situation that's ever happened in their entire existence, unless it's coming out the mouth of a man. And then, then they're freaking short-term memory, like the dude from Memento. You just can't, he sneezes and he forgets to wipe his nose. It's so wild to me. But he did all this to her. He purposely doesn't keep toilet paper up there because why would he? You know what? Obviously, for a guy, he probably just pisses in that bathroom. Especially if it's near his room. He'll go downstairs to do number 2 because he probably doesn't want that smell up there. So I honestly don't understand the thought process. If she had any respect for him and for his house, she would probably went downstairs to do that. But that's probably a different conversation. But let me know what you guys think. I just found this video is still hilarious to me. What do you think about it? And leave me a comment, subscribe if you like these videos, and I'll catch you later. Rat Boy out.